Hi there, and welcome back to episode 4. I can't believe we are on episode 4 already, but I will say the bike is looking good so far. So if you've missed the previous episodes, I'll just link episode 1 and then you can follow the series like that. Now I've taken the tank off to give it a couple more coats of red and then a ton of clear coat. Now I'm going to leave that for a couple of days to dry properly, and then when the bike is done, I'll put that back. Because as I was working, it like dented and scratched. So I shouldn't have done that, but lesson learned. Now I'll keep it off and let it dry. So in this episode, we're going to tackle the frame for the seat. Now I went to the shops and I tried to look for that tool where you can bend pipes. It's pretty cheap, but I just couldn't find it. All the other tools were just too expensive, so I'm gonna try and do it hillbilly backyard style. I have no idea if it's gonna work, but hey, let's find out. Okay, so that didn't go as planned. Kind of burned my hand. Well, not kinda, I did burn my hand. And I did have gloves on. It just went straight through. Luckily, it's not too bad. It did hurt like hell though. And today it actually feels fine. So we are going to continue. Now, the pipe got a nice bend on the one side and the other side just kinked, unfortunately. So I'm thinking I'm going to take another straight pipe, just bend it halfway, cut this off and then weld them together, and hopefully that'll work without burning this time. So I'm not going to use a fire because that takes too long. Going to use a gas bottle and see if that works. I can't actually believe that worked, but hey, there we go. We have a seat. So now I just have to cut half of that bar and then half of the new bar to fit inside each other, and then I can just weld it up, and then we have a seat. and I managed to get the back hoop on. I'm just going to make 4 small plates, and I'm going to place them on each side and weld them just for that extra strength, because at the moment I do have these gaps on the side here. This one is okay, but this one is quite bad. It's very difficult to get in there with the welder, so just going to put 4 plates, 1 on each side, and then I think that should be good. Okay, all 4 plates are finished. I just cleaned up the area a bit, so now I'm going to weld it, and then after that I'm going to grind it down and then quickly give it a spray paint to match the rest of the bike, and then that should be finished. So I've decided not to do 4 plates, and so I just did 1 on each side because it is a very uncomfortable position to weld in, and I think 2 is fine, 1 on each side. And then I also just gave it a little ducktail. I have no idea what it's actually called, but just lifted the seat a little bit, not too much, and I think it's looking good. So now we're gonna prep it and start spray painting so it can match the frame.